Today is the 8th of January 2024, and we would like to continue with some possible questions that can come in your exam, and this will be our 26th video, and this will be our first video in the year 2024. Okay, so happy new year, everyone. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Okay, please, if you can consider subscribing and sharing, liking and following. Okay, I'll really appreciate it. And that is if you haven't done it already. And if the account is not yours, ask permission from the account holder. Okay, and also because of the holidays, I didn't plan going on one, but I realized that everybody was in the festive mood, so I decided to just keep myself warm and just get some peace and quiet for some time. Okay, so that is one of the reasons you should subscribe or follow, because when I upload a new video, you get an alert straight away. In the comment section, you see me write, please follow my notes/scripts. Okay, so these are my notes. Okay, and I normally use the notes. So for instance, this is 11 centimeters. So if you hear anything apart from 11 centimeters, go by the notes. Okay, thank you very much. After New Year, beware of scammers. Okay, they will come with new tricks. Okay, because most of them have spent money they didn't have, or they've just gone away, splashed a lot of cash, so they want to revamp the way they work. So beware of scammers. Don't fall prey to them. As I'm telling you, I'm telling myself as well. Okay, so recap, watch our last video that we did in December for recap. Okay, and just continue from there, because after that video, these are all questions past papers, so just follow from that on. Now with the starter, I want to revisit a question we looked at on the video 24, some possible questions, the 24th one. That will be 24, 25, 26. So 2 videos away from what we are doing now. Okay, now there was 3 triangles, and they were saying that what is the probability of the 3 triangles having a perimeter of less than 30 centimeters. Okay, so I said 1/3. Okay, but the way I explained it, I want to just add a few bits. The first triangle, if you look at it, I've drawn it to scale. Okay, in on the question, it wasn't drawn to scale, and I didn't draw it to scale. But why I said 1/3 was there was only one triangle that was less than 30 centimeters. Okay, the second one, if you use Pythagoras, it is going to be more than 30 centimeters. So that is also excluded. But guess by reasoning and looking at the triangle, it was like an isosceles but also an equilateral. So I decided to draw it accurately, because what they gave us was not accurate. So what I did was I did 11 centimeters on the ruler here. We've learned how to draw um, triangles and other stuff to scale. So this was 11 centimeters on the ruler. Okay, so I did a full 11 centimeters, and then I used the protractor to measure 60 degrees on both corners. So I used this protractor, measure 60, and then after measuring, I put a point, and then I used this protractor also, measured 60 degrees. Okay, so all these are accurate. So I extended the line. Okay, after drawing the line 11 centimeters, finding 60 degrees of both corners of the line, I extended the line because we're told they are the same. So wherever they met, I extended it to that point, and that will be my triangle. Okay, now when I measured from here to here, it's 11 centimeters exact. From here to here to is 11 centimeters, and the angle is 60, which makes sense because the angle in the triangle is 180. So this angle, if this is 60 and 60, then that will be also 60. If this is 11, then that will be 11 and 11. So when you add the perimeters of the triangles, it will give you 33 centimeters, which is more than 30. Okay, this is more than, okay, which is greater than 30 centimeters. Okay, so guess by that, this is also can be excluded. So now we only have one of them. If you go and watch the video, one of the triangles which is less than 30 centimeters, which is the one that has 29 centimeters. If you watch the video, you see what I mean. Okay, so the only thing I did here was to draw this to scale. In the exam, if you have time, you can draw it. But what I said earlier, if this is 60 and that is 60 and that is 11, then these two angles and that is 60. So if all of them are 60, if this is 11, then both sides will be 11. Okay, so I didn't want to say much before I've drawn it to scale, so I decided to use the starter, draw it to scale, and come and show you. Okay, so that is a scale drawing. And when you measure, you can try it at home because you know how to draw this to scale, or you know how to draw it accurately. So you can try it and you realize that all the three sides are 11 centimeters, and the third angle will be 60 degrees. So by that, the perimeter will be 33, which is greater than 30. Okay, so you only have one triangle, that will be 1/3. Okay, so you can go and try it and watch that video. Okay, so I brought that starter just to show us. Today's example is also a past paper. I found it easy because this is the higher paper. This is my pack of 2 rolls, okay, kitchen rolls there, and it now costs £1.20, but and the original price wasn't £1.20. They have taken 1/6 of the price off. Okay, so the question is, the pack of kitchen rolls was reduced by 1/6. The new price is £1.20. Okay, what is the original price? Okay, £1.20. You might get a kitchen roll like that in the pound shop, or a little above that. Okay, so you have 2 of them, and that will be the price. So that's my drawing. Okay, so now if they've taken 1/6 off and the new price is £1.20, then this means the new price represents 5/6. Okay, so if 1/6 is off, then 5/6 represent £1.20, because 1 minus 1/6 equals 5/6. So what you can do is you multiply £1.20 by 6 and divide by 5, which will straight away give you the original price. Okay, or you can divide £1.20 into 5 parts, because it's 5/6. So it means 1 part is 25p and 24p. Sorry, this is where you have to follow my notes. And then you multiply 24p by 6, because it's been divided into 6 parts. Okay, so if you add or you add 24p to £1.20, which will give you 144, or you multiply 24p by 6, which will also give you £1.44. Okay, whichever way you do it, you find out that the original price was £1.44, not 24. £1.44, please. Okay, so this is what the first example is, which I think is straightforward and easy. And this is also a calculator paper in the higher paper, which a foundation student should be able to do. Okay, so that is so the answer is 144. Okay, so you either divide £1.20 by 5, and then you get 24p, and then you multiply by 6. Okay, 24p will be 1 part, 1/6. Okay, then you multiply by 6, or you multiply £1.20 by 6 and divide by 5, which also give you £1.44. Okay, that will be our first question. Now, our second question again deals with triangles. Okay, so everything you are learning, they can throw the question at you in any way, but if you learn it and you are calm and you are in the right frame of mind, you should be able to solve these questions. Okay, now triangles A, B, and C and P, Q, R are similar. Okay, so this is A, B, and C, 4 centimeter base and 5 centimeter height. Now, P, Q, and R, okay, not drawn accurately, but what it means is they are similar, so they have a scale factor. Okay, so maybe a scale factor of 1.5, or maybe they've doubled it. So PQR is 3 plus 3x centimeters and height of 9 centimeters. Okay, and because they are similar, we can equate the height to the height and the base to the base. Okay, now which of the following equations are true and why? Okay, so now look at it. 3 plus x divided by 4. So this is the base divided by base. Okay, you want to find, they've given you a set of 4 equations and you want to find which of them are true. So they start with the larger one, 3 plus x over 4, which is that, and then divided by 5 over 9. Okay, and it's wrong because it should have been 9 divided by 5, because if they're starting from this one divided by that one, then they should divide this also by that one. So by that reasoning, that is wrong. Here again, 3 plus x divided by 9, which is the second one, equals 5 divided by 4. Again, they should have done, if it's 3 plus x divided by 9, then here should be 4 over 5, because they are similar. Okay, the base should be equated to the base, and then the height to the height. It doesn't matter whether it's numerator or denominator. So if you are doing the base, do the base and equate it to the base, and then do the height to the height. So by that reasoning also, this is wrong. The third one, 3 plus x divided by 9 again equals 9. 3 plus x, okay, divided by 5 equals 9 divided by 4. This, they even make it more complicated. Okay, so if it's 3 plus x divided by 5, then it should be 4 centimeters divided by 9. So by that reasoning again, the third one is wrong. Okay, because whatever you do to this triangle, you should do it the same, so that you can find x. Okay, now the last one, 3 plus x divided by 4. So 3 plus x divided by 4 equals 9/5 equals 9/5. So in the end, they got it right. So here, 3 plus x divided by 4 equals 9/5. So by that reasoning, this is the right one. This is the right equation. Okay. Because they are similar. Okay. So if you are going to equate the base, and the height to the height, if you start from the second, you finish with the first, and then you go back to the second and finish with the first. Don't start with the second first and then you start again with the first second, or don't interchange the base and the height. Okay, so by that reasoning, this is the right one. Now solve for x for the right equation. So here again, if you get the equations, you choose a wrong equation, you get the wrong answer for x. Okay, so this is the one that is right, the last one. 3 plus x divided by 4 equals 9 divided by 5. So I'm going to solve for x using this equation. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. Okay, using the right equation, using the one that is right. So if I multiply both sides by 4, the 4 cancels this denominator. So we have 3 plus x equals by 4. So you will multiply by 4 on both sides. 36 divided by 5. Okay, here 4 will be 4/1. So the 4 multiplies the numerator and 1 multiplies the denominator. That's why we have 5. Don't use the 4 to multiply both numerators and denominators. You are going to get the wrong answer. So after doing that, you have 3 plus x will be equal to 36 divided by 5. Okay, now to get rid of the 5, I'm going to multiply both sides by 5. But remember, your 5 should multiply all of 3 plus x, not just 3. So if you do that, this side of the equation becomes 36, and that side becomes 5 times 3 plus 5 plus 5x. So you have 15 plus 5x, which equals 36. Okay, now 5x equals 36 minus 15. 5x now will be equal to 21. X will be 21 divided by 5, which would be equal to 4.2. It's a calculator paper, so you are allowed to use your calculator. Now, I can leave the answer as 4.2 because it gets said find the value of x. Okay, but I went ahead, redrew the triangle. So this is the first triangle ABC, which is 4 centimeter base and 5 centimeter height. So for the height now to be 9 centimeters, x should be 4.2, which you have found here. So if you add 3 plus 4.2, you have a new base of 7.2 centimeters. Okay, so basically that was what you're supposed to do. But in the question, they didn't ask you to redraw the triangle. They just asked you they gave you a set of equation, and then they asked you to choose the right one, find the value of x, which we've done. Okay, redrawing is just my own way of showing you. Okay, so so far that's what we've done today. Okay, so go back, use the starter, watch the starter, watch the whole video including the starter, and revisit this video, some possible question, 24 Xxvi, and look at the question we solved on that day, the 3 triangles, and the probabilities wanted, and then use the starter, construct your own triangle, and just be certain in your mind that if you draw it accurately, both sides will be 11, and because of that, the perimeter will be 33, which is greater than 30. Okay, it's worth doing, because if a question like this comes, you've done it before, so you'll be able to answer it and get your full marks. Okay. I hope you all had a good break, and thank you so much for watching my video today, my first video in 2024, and Happy New Year, everyone. And I hope you stay safe and healthy, and keep yourself warm. Thank you for watching my video today, and I'll see you in the next.